My full name is Olitha J. Barnett, and I was born in Morris, Oklahoma. I grew up in Okmulgee, Oklahoma. Part of the time in Okmulgee, Oklahoma, and part of that time on our farm in Morris, Oklahoma. Morris is 12 miles south of Okmulgee.
Can you describe your childhood home and neighborhood?
We had a 160-acre farm, and there were no neighbors per se, other than farms that were distanced from us. On the farm, we had cows, horses. Mama had chickens and various things. And in the little town where I went to school, the neighborhood was segregated. It was a quiet neighborhood, and there was the black part of town and the white part of town. It was completely segregated. I grew up in a segregated elementary school and high school, and they did not integrate until the year after I graduated from high school. And it was a neighborhood where everybody knew everyone. It was a small town. I think the population at that time was around 13,000. On the farm, it was just our little world, and we were happy. We could roam the land, and we had ponds where you could go fishing. My mom and some of the siblings would go fishing. I didn't particularly care for fishing. My older sisters and brothers worked the land, but the younger ones didn't, because by then my dad was hiring people to work the land. I do remember one summer, once the older ones were gone and married. See, we were much younger. He decided that we should work it, like the older kids did. But we didn't do so well. I grew up with 6 sisters and 3 brothers, but I have 22 siblings. My dad was 20 years older than my mom, and there are 2 sets of us. And so that's why I say the older group did the farming. By the time we came along, some of the older ones were in the same age group as my mom. So 22 total, and I grew up with 9 of them.